Interesting. So it's not on me. I don't want to record myself right now because I'm beat. But I just watched Unveiled Mind, maybe, and I've been watching Pedro V. And just from what was last said, I'm losing my thought, but I don't think that the races matter. If you black or if you white or whatever. At this point, all the races, the nations that live upon the earth are a diluted form. I don't know if the fact that some melanated people still got that dominant melanated thing to them, but ignorance is just the same. I know races that don't have the dominant melanin, but they deeper, they more in tone, and they reflect the original creation of man. So the original nature, behavior, mindset. A lot of people think that because I'm black or I have pigmentation or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I know that versus non-melanated people, the sun can be an adversary at sometimes, but I just know when I was little, the sun will just burn the shit out of you, but you just be black as hell. Leaving from the pool, you just be burnt. You just be beat. So, but you ain't really feel no effects of it. So, for like sunburn, I don't know. I would love to deal with my lighter brothers and sisters and understand what that is that they go through. But I feel like at this point, all the nationalities on this earth are in a diluted form of its original ancestors or whoever we descend from, and the playing field is leveled. They say that the Bible is ultimately a Jewish or a Hebrew Israelite or whatever. It's a more of a personal story or situation. It's personal, but then it involves all of creation. It's personal to the point where, okay, my ancestors was Noah and Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And we know that Noah brought all the races, but I don't know. Because we're going to get down to the bottom of that. But more than a day after expert diver Josh Branchley disappeared while diving in a remote cave, I feel that something is going on. I can't really understand and decipher it and put it together because I'm not in the state that I need to be as far as existing in a human body, in the physical body. I don't have my physical state where I need to be, but my spiritual state, it's not where it needs to be either. But I never lost the connection. So through my dilution and through my delusions and self-medicating and allowing myself to be hypnotized and programmed and whatever, I still feel something else. And that's what gives me hope that it is the Most High, ultimate creator, a energy. I don't want to say being because we can't define what we're dealing with, that created origin, the thing that always existed. No one knows its origin, but it is existence itself. I don't know. I just been watching a lot of docs lately, and I keep losing hope, and then I gain it back, and then I lose it, and I gain faith, and then I lose it. Either way it go, I'm never gonna stop believing that there is an ultimate Most High God, Creator, regardless to the layers that I had to shed on this belief. We grew up believing in Santa Claus, all that stuff. So, of course, I grew up believing that the Most High is this white, bearded man. I'm a black girl. But once you start removing that image, it leaves you in a space of unfamiliarity. It's scary. but it also leaves room for redefinition. So my first perception and understanding wasn't the truth. It was just something to help. Like I said, ultimately, the Most High is the best of all planners. Our enemies playing all day, but at the end, He is the best of all planners. So I go back to a certain dialogue that is not defined or written down or anything. I think we start documenting and writing down to preserve and to warn, but other than that, with the Most High being the ultimate and having all power, all people, every single individual will see in the end. I don't know. I'm starting to ramble a little bit and lose my thought, but I started with that first, wanting to record because as I've journeyed and learned, I went from hating myself and feeling unworthy as a black person, descendant of Africans, or if I'm Native American, or if I'm Hebrew Israelite or Jewish, or I don't know. I just know that regardless of what position my people or who I descend from was in, it's no better than nobody else. To be chosen or put in this position to uphold a certain duty like they say, responsibility comes with, great power comes with responsibility. So okay, so we were supposed to be the leaders of the world, show people how to be connected and all of that. That ain't no joke. It's not no like, oh, they better. No, it's serious to uphold a standard, and especially when you dealing with the Most High. And I know Yasharala, somebody that I had listened to his channel. I don't even know what his channel is, but to be endowed with a duty and to go astray from that and whatever is repercussions to that. So as I journey and continue, I know that at the end of the day, like Kanye said, the races don't matter. I know they don't. That's a distraction because I still can connect with every single nation. Like, I was just looking at a doc last night from, I think it's called Unveiled Mind, where he is linking the first people of Ireland with being darker toned. And I resonated with Ireland from just being little. So when they just tell me my history and who I come from, it's just like, why do I feel connections with certain nationalities and races, though? I fuck with the Irish. I fuck with the Russians. I fuck with the who was Anastasia Peoples? I don't know, cause I don't know. I don't think it's Khazarians. But bloodlines is powerful and they are to be admired, and I got a lot of respect for movements, Persians, Romans, the 300. When we watch them movies and see how they battled as warriors, like that, we deep. The Olmec, all of that don't come down to they're the same color as me. Because at the end of the day, at this point in my life, I don't connect with a lot of people that's the same color as me. I'm like considered a weirdo. I'm connecting with people that's different from me. So I'm learning that it ain't even about the pigmentation or what you manifested as. We connected beyond that. So that's the ultimate thing, is to overstand our connection beyond whatever physical mutations took place over time. At some point, we understood what we truly were in this physical realm. And I feel like the Bible, even though I done lost faith and all of that stuff, I still revere it and respect it and know that it's wisdom there that existed before I was even thought about. So when it's explaining or trying to depict a series of events that happened before me, that basically is a reference point for me to understand where I come into play and why I'm here in this existence. It's important, and I don't know. I just give thanks and praises for having that blessing to even try to think beyond what we are besides a human being working and all of these things that we try to achieve as a physical being on this earth. I can't really celebrate and be happy like that when I know that it's billions of people that's unfortunate. So, I don't know. It's my first recording on YouTube. I don't know if it's going to even air, if it's going to record or whatever. My page is the End Seekers, Tamar from Cincinnati, Ohio. I have 13 living brothers and sisters, and we've been on a quest, a journey. We've been divided and went our separate ways as individual beings. But at the end of the day, I created this page to ultimately just connect with the wave and utilize this technology to reach other people and kind of experience something besides that little circle or corner that you exist in for your few years that you are on the earth in physical existence. mm-hmm. But it's pretty cool, and there's more to come. I have a lot of documentaries and just everything that I've watched and over the years through YouTube. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't really, at the end of the day, as long as I can learn from people, I I give thanks and praises for the internet and YouTube, and to be able to connect and to hear and learn stuff that I would never be able to experience in the flesh. It's the connected people that's miles, million miles away that never would have experienced each other. So, with all things that's bad, there comes good. It's just the polarity, this is the balance. This is the part of being in this physical third, fourth, I don't know, dimension. And as we evolve as humans, I think that we will, I don't know. Hopefully, we all just figure out our purpose. Because I know for sure, like I told my sister, she was weak. I definitely ain't come to the earth to work for 60 years and then retire and then I start joining my life. No, it's just, I know that it's more to why I manifested into a physical reality, and it ain't got nothing to do with maintaining survival for material gain and to give my energy as a being to corporations and I don't know, whatever the entities that don't give two about us. I don't know. I'm some rambling, but alright. So I don't know. Bye.